It's a unique time for any corporation, especially if that corporation is in energy area, because we are now at the turning point. And we are now at the position where even those companies who were slow at the beginning, they now realize they cannot do business as usual anymore. They need to change. It means that even the biggest energy companies you can think of, they now are trying to understand what is that new reality? What kind of strategic decisions we need to make in order to be competitive in that reality? Those companies have been in existence for hundreds of years, and they want to be in existence for the next hundreds of years. But that means they need to do business in a different way. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to look at those options and those strategic decisions which they can make in order to stay competitive. So we are helping them to analyze what are the likely policies, what are the likely policies in different parts of the world, how those policies might affect their products or technologies which are going to be affected, so that they can make their long-term planning decisions in order to prepare for that. And we are trying to analyze the competitiveness of different technological solutions, because after all, we are trying to create a pathway which is going to increase the welfare of nations, of citizens, because you can do a lot of not so wisely designed policies. And we are showing that those policies can be extremely costly, sometimes 10 times more costlier than the next type of the option which the policymaker could have chosen. And so we are trying to show these trade-offs, that you can achieve the targets in different ways. And the company can do different decisions in order to manage that risk which they are facing, that uncertainty. Because one of the key uncertainty which companies are facing now is they're not sure what kind of policy is going to be. Well, taking a look at our own country, well, depending how the election process is going to turn out, it might be very different decisions made. So you need to be prepared for different states of the world and need to make sure that whatever decision you're making is most robust decision in terms of how that is going to affect your business. We're also making recommendations to companies. Again, to the degree we show them, look, this is your exposure. Look, well, this is the wise decision which you have made. Well, look, this is where it might be very, very different situation. And so we are both looking, as I have mentioned, at the transition risk, which are related to the policies, but also we are showing the companies, if you have an asset, and let's think, well, we are in New England and sometimes we have heavy snowfalls. What if those heavy snowfalls are going to be more often or more extreme? Or what if the winters are going to be more like this winter when we don't really have snow? All that you can transfer into the business decision about the power lines, about the equipment which you need to do, about how prepared you should be. Or maybe the winters are going to be much warmer, but then it's going to be that 1 week in the winter where it's extremely harsh condition. And then, well, you still want to have your heat, you want to have your lights, and we are showing that they should be prepared. So again, we are not telling them, oh, that's how you have to do that, but we are helping them to quantify this exposure to the risk and that they are making much better informed decisions.